Audio Jungle.
Now, hello viewers and subscribers. Now, this is the other side of the Travel Jawage channel. Normally, I would be coming to you with comedies and good news and things like those. But today, I am coming to you rather, with some not so good news coming from out of Jamaica. As you know, Jamaica, our pretty little nation that we so love, that we so dear love, continues to grapple with the effects of crime and violence over the past decades up until today. And we definitely not seeing it getting any better. It's just been getting worse year after year. So another state of emergency was declared for 5 parishes in Jamaica, notably Kingston and St. Andrew. Well, parts of Kingston and St. Andrew, I think it's except for 2 divisions, St. Andrew Central and St. Andrew Central and St. Andrew Northern. It was declared for all of St. Catherine, Clarendon, St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland. So these are the parishes that have been grappling with crime over the years, and 2022 has gone down now as one of the bloodiest years in the history of Jamaica with crime. This is not new to Jamaica. This is not new. We're 2005. There, was the bloodiest year on record, in some years past, and I think, I forgot which year in recent times have broken that record of 2005. But 2005 was the first year that Jamaica saw the most murders, and years after that, I think it was after the West Kingston incursion in 2010. And after that, after the West Kingston incursion, I think it was a time when, I don't want to call any political names now because this video is not partisan or anything like that. So, but I think it was in the early teens. We saw a drop in the late 2000s, the West Kingston incursion. And then somewhere around 2012, 2013, somewhere there, we saw where it goes back up. And I think 2013 was the year where it went back to being the bloodiest year, taking that record from 2005. And ever since, we've just seen crime escalated upwards and upwards and upwards and upwards. And it seems like it has no end. So this is worse than the pandemic. This is way worse than the COVID pandemic that we've had over the last 2 years. And the first SOE, I think, was implemented in 2017 by this administration. It was implemented in 2017, and we've had SOEs and ZOZOs and all of that. But have they been really helping? Have they been helping? I mean, we've been having SOEs after SOEs, ZOZOs after ZOZOs, but are they really helping? Or is it quite time? Is it full time for the government to implement different crime strategies to deal with the effects of crime in Jamaica? This is a question that I've been asking. There seems not to be much answers for it. But these are unanswered questions that we really do need answers for. So I'm going to read this article which came out on Tuesday, November the 14th. Today's the 14th or 15th? Today's the 15th of November, yes. Tuesday, November 15, 2022, from the Office of the Prime Minister in Kingston. And the article is from the Jamaica Observer, and it says, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has declared a state of public emergency SOE in the parishes of Clarendon, St. Catherine, and section of Kingston and St. Andrew. An SOE has also been established for the parishes of St. James, Westmoreland, and Hanover. Holness made the declaration a short while ago, that was this morning, during a press conference at Jamaica House, citing an increase in criminal activities across the parishes. According to Holness, the increase in crime and violence presents a threat to property and public order. Yes, and it reads on and said the government, after careful consideration on the advice of the security chiefs, have decided to advise the Governor General that it was necessary and indeed appropriate to declare state of public emergencies in these areas. We have seen an increase in criminal activities in these areas and indeed a threat to property and in some instances public disorder, he says. Holness shared that over the last 6 months there has been a significant increase in murders on the island. This was echoed by Major General Anthony Anderson. As of November 13, which is of 2022, we have had a total of 1,360 murders in Jamaica. Is really at that point an increase of 6.8, yeah, yeah, 6.8% over the last year, he said. The main drivers of these violent crimes continue to be gang violence, which accounts for 71% of all murders, and interpersonal conflicts, which accounts for another 16% of all murders. We will be targeting gangs, and gunmen who are the chief architects of the sort of violence we are seeing in the society, Anderson continued, as he expressed that the police force will continue in their efforts to root out criminals. Well, so that was the article from the Jamaica Observer, which was coming from both Prime Minister Holness and Commissioner Anderson on the recent SOE that was implemented for 5 parishes today. And it will be for 14 days, so it begins today. And I think it will go on until the 30th of November. And there also after the 30th of November, there are also some persons are asking, what will happen after these SOEs have ended? Will they be extended or will it just stop? And as you know, as we enter the Yuletide season, we are going into the Christmas season, and around this time we tend to see increase in crimes as well. Jamaica have had a disease. This is a real disease that our nation have had to deal with, for years, and it's just getting worse. You're wondering, will it get better? What's really happening? You see these news. You see news of some real gruesome acts that have been happening in our society, and you really wonder what have been happening. And not that any country is better, but you look at other countries and you saw where they had managed to curb crime and to put these criminals behind bars and put them under control, and it's like nothing is happening for us in Jamaica. What really is going on? What is really the engine behind all of what is going on? What's the root? The criminals are in control. This crime situation is out of control in Jamaica. And I'm not saying crime is nowhere else. I mean, it's in America, it's in Canada, it's in the UK, it's in Japan, it's in China. But for a country of our size, just 2.8 million people, why are we killing people every day? What's happening? What's really happening? And are these SOEs helping? I'm a Clarendonian. I grew up in Clarendon. I was born in Clarendon. I remember when I was growing up back in the days, Clarendon used to be such a peaceful place. Clarendon was never always like this. It was never always like this. It's always been a peaceful place, up until I think You know, hints and persons have said, you know, there were speculations that since they built Highway 2000 from Kingston to Maypen, that is when I don't want to blame it on Highway 2000 because Highway 2000 is a good thing. That's development you're talking about. But the speculations that what I've been hearing that since they built Highway 2000, the leg from Kingston to Maypen, or the leg from Kingston to Sandy Bay, because crime was way out of control before they started the Maypen leg. But the leg from Kingston to Sandy Bay, entering in the parish of Clarendon, they said ever since crime has been on the rise in Clarendon ever since, and it have never gone down. The parish of Clarendon was never like this. It used to be a peaceful place. It used to be a peaceful parish, you know? So, you know, just to use Clarendon as example, you know, these parishes were not always like this. Hanover, the parish of Hanover. Hanover have never been in the news. First time, Hanover would have never been in the news for crime. And look at Hanover now. Look at Westmoreland. These parishes were once quiet parishes. You didn't hear about Westmoreland in crime. The only time you hear about Westmoreland was, you know, when they're talking about the grill, the 7 mile beaches of the grill. You know, the white sandy beaches. These were the only time you hear about Westmoreland. Hanover have never made the news. What is happening in these once peaceful and quiet parishes? What's been happening? Once again, another SOE. We've seen SOEs after SOEs after SOEs, ZOSOs after ZOSOs after ZOSOs. You know, as I said, I'm not trying to be on any side because I'm not on any side when it comes to politics. I'm neutral. I say Jamaica. Jamaica is what I said. I uphold the Jamaican flag. I don't uphold any of those banners of any political party whatsoever. Okay? So, whether it's this administration or the one in the past, you know, SOEs after SOEs, ZOSOs after ZOSOs, and we don't really see what difference they make, you know? Now we're seeing another SOE. Will it make a difference after these 14 days? What we need to ask the question, what really do happen in these SOEs? You know, what really do happen? What they do? What really they do? And what are the strategies that they are putting in place to really, you know, get these criminals off the streets? Because I really, you know, I've been watching since the first SOE in 2017, and I haven't seen it make much difference. You know, personally, I don't see much of a difference. You know, so yeah, this is a question that I've been asked over, you know, since we've been having these SOEs, and we're only seeing, you know, every year is getting bloodier and bloodier and bloodier. You know, as 2022 is now going to go down as the bloodiest year on a record again. And then, it will be the same thing again in 2023, higher again in 2024. Jamaica is just 2.8 million people. Jamaica is underpopulated. You have way densely places that are more populated than Jamaica. Jamaica is underpopulated. So if we go killing off people like that, who will leave? I mean, who will be left? Who will be left on the island? Who will be left on the island? We are having more deaths than births. That's not good for a nation. So what are we really doing? What are we really doing? Are these SOEs and ZOSOs helping? Are they really helping? And what do you think? Let me know in the comment what you think these, you know, crime strategies that has been put in place by the government, you know, do you think they will help? Let me know. So let me know in the comments. As I said before, you know, it's a different spectrum that I came to you on today. It's not what it's not what you're used to. The good stories about Jamaica, and this channel is about the good side of Jamaica, telling, exploring the good side of Jamaica. So I never really wanted to use this channel for this platform, but I am planning on starting a different channel for these type of content. Telling you the real issues, because these are the real issues that's really happening right now, and these are the real issues that we really need to tackle. We love the good news too. Yes, Jamaica is a beautiful island, beautiful place. Very rich in culture and so forth. So, but at the same time, these are the real issues that's taking place on our island that really needs to be fixed if we really want to see it even better than it is today. These are the real issues, and we can't look them like they doesn't exist. I mean, crime is a big mess, a big problem in Jamaica, and it has been like that for decades. These are the real issues, and we really need to fix what's there to be fixed. So let me know in the comment, what you think of this SOE. Will it make a difference, or will it just back to square one after the 14 days? Let me know in the comment. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. As I said before, for this content, I will be directing you to a different channel for this type of content. So I will not be posting another content like this on this channel, because this channel is really to spread the good news, not for the bad news, okay? But because most of my subscribers viewership are here, it was most fitting to do it here and direct you to another channel, which I will the next time around, okay? So please share, like, subscribe, comment, and post your notification bell. Click on your post notification bell for new contents when they're out. So be blessed, and tune in to my next video. It will not be another content like this. I promise. I will be directing you to a different channel. But stay tuned to the next video. Stay tuned for the next video that I will be posting during the course of the week.